He's like, thanks. Left center. ভালোই আছে।
Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back. It's backhand! Keeper has taken decisive action. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Uruguay with the corner, they're first. Up for a header! And he's following up! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! And here's Messi. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Koundé forwards and with intent. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drama fair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pires. Cantona. And here's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Costa Curta. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates.
Forlan, and the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, the ball's run, chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Chance in football.
The midway point of the game. Uruguay really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Number 6, Zico. Number 30,
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Uruguay clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 5,
Perez.
Pavard cuts it out.
Cantona.
Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
And the shot! He's delivered all right! Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
number 20.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
And he's got the shot away! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Pavard, nicely aimed pass. Uruguay still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Oh, that was no routine save. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've played it short.
He has found a way through.
Mbappe!
Uruguay are looking to go forward now.
649.
And he thumps it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ruben Diaz. Now it's Forlan.
It's Forlan!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it. This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rummenigge. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's gone loose. And reclaimed it in a trice.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
but will they? Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And it's Perez. Perez going face to face with his great rival. And the counter is on. And Dijk promptly onto that. And that is that. Pass is just off target. Cruyff, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Adams getting this one clear. Quality ball. Beckendahl spots it and intercepts. Bergkamp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2000. Shapes to shoot! Uruguay with the corner, there first. Messi plays it short. And he'll shoot here. Rising over the bar.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Thuram. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Musiala. Thuram does well to get it back. And it's Baggio. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Baggio. Neither got a shot away. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
The pass is intercepted, and that could set him on his way. It's an errant pass. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb.
Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tchouaméni. Defending was strong and firm. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. And they've got a throw. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There Messi. It's Batistuta. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, we've been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got a sight of goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. was a brilliant save.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Utterly unsophisticated but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Substitution for Uruguay. Number 6. Batistuta.
Uruguay choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Baggio. Messi.
Forlan really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Uruguay have their third corner. Costa Curta gets it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Musiala. Palmer. He could be in here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries a shot! And it's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Substitution for Uruguay. Number 42.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
It's a good foot in there.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, Nesta. Number 44, Van Dijk. Substitution.
And it's Forlan. Oh, he's found some space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. how many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tramini looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves there.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Torres. And he's on it, Torres!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, Jim, the 9th of July 2006, what a special day that was for Italy.
It was indeed the day of the world's most famous headbutt, Peter.
And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ribery. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No way through. And here's Iniesta. Messi. And Uruguay could counter here. Forlan. Uruguay are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. That has been cut short. Iniesta. Oh, super ball. It's Griezmann! Griezmann, well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well cleared. And it's Griezmann. Cantona, it's a lovely, neat pass. Iniesta. Forlan. He's through, now is he in? That is a little undercooked. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Uruguay with the corner, they're first. Forlan with the short one. Opts to play it back. Oh, here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Uruguay have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Fires from distance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Uruguay ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if
They can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Uruguay head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery. And they're back on the ball again. Strokes it back.
really got in his face there, and it was well played. Fernando Torres.
Well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
And here's Messi. That's a little loose. And that has been cleared. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble
Lay in store.
Oh, well played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, well played, well played. Rice gets it clear. And it's Iniesta. Fernando Torres. Saliba with the clearance. Owen. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he thumps it clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality
And set an example. That's just playing it safe.
and simple. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Substitution for Uruguay. Owen. Number 22, Ribery. Number 11, Cantona. Number 41.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 7,
Good read, needed to be,
Ronaldo.
and he's there to get it away.
Musiala.
The final 5 minutes.
Chouameni.
Holland.
Number 4, White.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer. Bellingham. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. The action hat. Great hit! Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about...
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. And he was alert to it. Ribéry. And Ribéry! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cantona, he can run onto that. And he's taking no chances there. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. It's run loose here. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni, and now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta clears, and it's skewed away. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. It's Batistuta. Look at the space. Messi! And he's following up. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
That's a nicely measured pass. Van Dijk gets it away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Beckham with the short one. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. And here's Torres. Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Drogba. And it's Messi. And here's Torres. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo in the hunt and looking threatening. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide.
Two added minutes
Cruyff.
has been indicated.
Drogba, Barcelona finding their passes. Gets a good foot in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over. but it remains goalless.
Traffic to be heavy after the final
What have we
whistle
learned
today.
from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Uruguay clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Mbappe.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Beckham. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 42, Musiala.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, taken with style. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. And here's Trish time one! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
It's Fulham! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's really well manoeuvred. Time added on, 4 minutes. That could spell trouble. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a hit! He scores! Deep, deep into injury time! Not a... And a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Forlan voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Public transportation today, please.
How would you sum?
Bangladesh opponent.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sanchez charging forward, the ball at his feet. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Musiala And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cavani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Owen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
Could be danger here. Great ball if he can get there. Cantona! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. No joy this time. Cantona in acres of space out wide. Muslera claims it. Alexander-Arnold. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's Cavani! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cavani is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cantona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Saliba. Musiala. That is good alertness. Van Dijk. Foden. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
810.
Spread neatly. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bayer getting this one clear. Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Substitution for Uruguay.
Owen. Number 42. Musiala. Number 11.
Adams makes the interception.
Number 41.
Perez.
Rice.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 77.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Number 20.
Adams deals with that comfortably.
Number 14. Chouameni.
And back to the goalkeeper. And he thumps it clear. And it's Messi.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's real chance. He's got a goal. And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution for Uruguay. Number 3. Adams. Coming on.
Uruguay are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have the first goal.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hits one. He can get that clear. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. The action has already started. It's their first effort on goal.
Rummenigge controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Rummenigge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Owen. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. Well, played right into his path. And that's been won straight back. And the ball's a good one. Rummenigge! Cantona. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an
Decent chance! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Cavani. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back towards his own goal.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's straight offside. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Forlan. Saliba. Now it's Owen. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's gone loose. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Uruguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Forlan. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's intervened well there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got the shot away! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fit.
And he'll shoot it! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Chance with a header! He's cut it out.
The attendance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Fiddles it through. Now it's come. There's the shot! Goal! Uruguay! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Real chance! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Substitution on the field. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Forlan. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Stoichkov looking for options for movement. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Owen. He's through here. Pickford deals with it effortlessly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Makaleli.
There will be 5 minutes.
Beraldo spots it and intercepts. He's got away. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. 5 minutes to add. Chouameni. So that's it. It is all over. Uruguay have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Forlan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is room for argument.
With the father of a
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Division 2. Mm, 23 wins, 11 draws, 17 losers. Total match হচ্ছে 20, 30, 40, 7, 40, 51, 52 match. Total 52 match. So আজকের মতো শেষ তাহলে এখানে. Hopefully I'll back again soon.